This lecture, Developments of the 1970s, focuses on some key events that contributed to Canada's changing identity during the 1970s. In this lecture, you will learn about Canada's changing immigration policies, refugee aid, the development of multiculturalism, and the effects of the baby boom. Immigration. Prior to the 1960s, most immigrants came from either Britain or the United States. The Immigration Acts of 1968 and 1978 drastically changed the immigration trends in Canada. The point system was developed and sponsor programs instituted in order to ensure equality in immigration. The need for skilled laborers drew immigrants from Asia, Africa, the Caribbean, and Latin America. Refugees. Conflicts around the world also increased the need for Canada to accept refugees. Thousands of Vietnamese came to Canada fleeing communism after the Vietnam War. Other regions of conflict where Canada accepted refugees from included Laos, Cambodia, El Salvador, Iraq, and the Balkans. Multiculturalism. Under Trudeau, multiculturalism became Canada's official policy. Immigrants to the country were encouraged to continue their culture within Canada. Canada became known as a mosaic rather than a melting pot. Take a moment and look at the artwork. How does this artwork reflect Canada's diversity today? The baby boom. From 1946 to 1961, over 4 million children were born in Canada. This became known as the baby boom. Maybe your grandparents were born during this time. During the 1970s, these baby boomers began to impact things like education needs, employment, and even entertainment. This chart highlights the increase in births during the baby boom. Can you think of some other effects of the baby boom, both then and now? The effects of the baby boom. New schools needed. Over 500,000 new students were entering the schools each year. Increased the demand for products which stimulated the economy. In the 1970s, they filled employment needs. This also created higher demand for new housing. However, by the 1980s, more and more baby boomers were entering the workforce. This resulted in the highest rates of unemployment since the Depression. How will the baby boomers affect pension services and healthcare needs in the future? The 1970s and Canada. The Cold War continued and French-English relations remained strained. However, there were many positive changes in Canada. Immigration became more equal. Canada reached out to refugees, and multiculturalism created a new sense of identity.